Hey there, Jeff Manchester, Manchester Music. Welcome. A little while ago, I won an award. I won a prize for making music for a film, which I made music for, but I also mixed, mastered, did some ADR work, Foley, all that stuff. I did all the sound for it. But I got an award, and it's Best Original Music Score, Drama Under 30 Minutes. My name is on it. Black and Blue is the name of the film. Gorilla Motion Pictures, company, the guys who did it, and it's for the Alberta Media Production Industries Association. I couldn't be there to accept it, so I had my friends and colleagues, Sam Reed and Justin Keebs, accept the award on my behalf. And if we won, I wrote a little speech and they gave it out. And then they dropped the award, which was just like great. And I wanted them to send it to me like broken because I think that's really funny. And they had another one made up and they sent it over. So here it is. And obviously, I got this award a little while ago, and it was weird to me. I didn't know how I'd make a video, if I should make a video about it, just because it's kind of like self-aggrandizing to create content around your own kind of success. But I'd be lying if I said that I did not, when I got into this, want to win some kind of award. And what this thing is really just a symbol of hard work and you're going in the right direction and you're doing the things you need to do. And this is like a little prize for having moved your life around, left academia and a scholarship to go to a definitely for profit audio engineering school and pursue music and composing. So, I struggled to wonder like how do I do a video about this, and I think I've come up with a way that I can justify showing a glass award and waving it around like I'm something special. And that's to thank the companies that allowed me to do the things that I could not have done had their products not been in the market and had they never existed. This film is tricky. It's a film about a young girl who visits her grandfather, and he is senile and he is blind, and the only connection that he really has to the past is through music. So music played a huge part in the film, which, by the way, is still going around festivals, so I can't really just give you a link and show it to you. And his connection to the past is through jazz music, and swing. And I don't write jazz, I don't write swing. I write 30 F sharps that just kind of resonate forever into this bloom of music. That's the stuff I like to write. This was a real challenge for me. I could not have done it without three sample libraries. And that's kind of, if I'm accepting this award and doing it in front of you guys real time, I want to thank three companies that made three products that were indispensable and allowed me to do things I just couldn't have done. And I mean, I did everything. I didn't send this off to people to play. I had to rely on the realism and authenticity of the samples to put something together really special that would make people feel like we actually went to a big hall and recorded this, and real people played these instruments, and there was a conductor and an orchestrator and all the rest of it. So the first kind of company I want to spotlight is Orchestral Tools. I have them written down here. So they made something called Big Band Horns, and this is a contact library. Although it doesn't show up in the library panel, you have to open it up in the quick load and kind of do things manually for reasons I don't really understand. But the brass in this library is so beautiful and so accurately captured. And it's like they say with sample libraries, they don't really capture samples, they capture performances. And the performances that went into this library, I think, were just absolutely stunning. And really malleable and easy to manipulate, and just beautiful articulations and all kinds of things to tweak and mess around with. And without this library, I think I would have gotten a less kind of superior, an inferior horn sound from somewhere else. And this just so happened to fall on when I needed to start making music for this film. So Orchestral Tools, big band horns, hopefully they do other big band stuff, but for me, this was a lifesaver, and thank you Orchestral Tools for creating this piece of technology. Amazing. The second sample library and sample library company I want to call out is Project Sam. I'd never used anything by Project Sam before, and Justin and Sam, mostly Justin, the director and writer, wanted something that was like swing and kind of like big band, and they had this product called Swing More with an exclamation point. They have Swing and Swing More. An incredible product. This thing is so flexible, so easy to use. It's very full featured. I can't remember all the articulations or instruments included, but I needed a whole orchestra to move really kind of nimbly and quickly. Just incredible sample library. A little bit expensive. It was kind of disappointing because I paid full price for it, and then it went on sale not like 2 months later, and it was like half off with a Native Instruments thing. So hopefully, some of you that got that tweet that I tweeted out to be like, listen, you have to buy this, actually bought it, because if you need swing or big band, it's phenomenal. And the third company that I want to thank is Sonokinetic, because they made this thing called Noix, which is incredible. It is more in the tradition of, well, film noir and kind of like brooding and like behind the street corner under the lamp and all this stuff. It's very moody, very romantic and nostalgic. And the thing that really helped me in that library were some of the trumpet articulations and some of the trumpet performances, because Justin and Sam wanted the vehicle for the grandfather, his kind of time machine, to go back in time to be the sound of a trumpet that he heard when he walked into a club for the first time in Alberta and experienced jazz. Remember, he's blind, right? So music is just sort of, his kind of his go-to sense. And there were so many great articulations in that library that just helped me kind of tell that story and transport the grandfather back into his younger self, back when he was with his lover, let's call her. So those three libraries, and by the way, Noir is, I should just, a little caveat here, it's incredible, but it's it's pretty CPU intensive, and it's only like horns and strings and stuff like that. I would have loved some like drums in that, but actually Project Sam, I got some great drums from, so they did an awesome job supplying the kind of percussive element for me. So I just think that it's important to acknowledge that, it takes a village, and especially when you're a composer, I think now in the 21st century, and you don't have a huge budget and you don't have like, resources that some of the bigger boys do, you have to really rely on and trust the sample libraries to give you something that will deliver a realistic sound to your audience and to the director and the producer and everything. And those three companies just help me get this award. So thank you, and more to come on the channel. I know it's been a bit of a quiet spell, and that's just because this is crazy and just never seems to not get crazy. But go check those libraries out if you haven't. It's ironic, they all kind of went on sale and then went off sale. But hopefully they'll be on sale again soon. I guess we're getting close to Christmas and Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Maybe they'll be back on sale. Ask me any questions you want about the libraries or the award or anything, where you can find the movie. Again, it's not out yet, but hopefully soon it will be. And yeah, take care. Take it easy.